Hello YouTube, welcome back to my silly survival world. Yesterday, we got out here and we got this fence right here better established. Or what? This didn't exist the day before yesterday. We have literally just made it. So I don't know what on earth that phrasing was, but yes, this fence right here is new. I want to probably first get some of our sheep transferred over here, which I guess we have to start by designating an entrance. I also made some updates to the packs we're using here. There is a dark mode GUI that came along with it, as well as a 3D plants add-on, which is pretty awesome. A lot like Mickey Joe's that we'd been using for a very long time. So I don't know when we're going to spot that, but if we do, then you know what it is. But these guys right here, oh, these beautiful little boys. That, God. Never saying that again. Never saying that again. my beautiful little sheep. My little sheep. I need to get my little sheep over to their new big pen. Alright. I guess I just break that open, and that should be so much space for them to flood out. Oh, here they come. Oh, it's so very many. Can I get everyone? Can I get everyone? Yes! Everybody. The whole gang is here. Alright, and we just need every last one of these to follow me. Avoid the hole. Avoid the hole, my sheep children. No, 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 my child, you're being led astray. This way, this way. Oh, okay, the door's over here. I don't think we've lost anyone just yet. Alright, alright, alright. Dude, this is such a clean migration. Okay. Wait. Having trouble aiming at the gate. There. Alright, come in. Come in, my children. Yes. Good job, good job. You have done well. You have done well. Yes, you too. You too. Isn't the shepherd's life a wonderful one? Alright, come on, come on. Up the hill. Dude, look how much space they have, though. They have the whole world at this point. This is amazing. Okay, come on. I need to get the couple that have wandered off. You. Okay, yes, yes. I need to make sure they don't start going the wrong way through the gate, though. There we go. Alright, get everybody through. Alright. All of them are in. They have a brand new home. So I think I should probably focus on shearing them. And then I'll come back. I'll do a little bit of breeding. We can get more. Oh, that is incredible. I want to get chickens pretty soon. So I think that's what we're going to repurpose this pen right here for. Makes sense to me. I'm thinking as well that we're probably going to want to get some kind of dedicated storage shed or something of the sort, because my storage is not fitting in my house right about now. I've just got too much stuff. It's clear that this is not working. So sometime or another, I'm gonna want to build myself a little something at least. Oh, look at my sheep though. Look what a wonderful life they're living out here. They have so much space. Dude, this is awesome. This is great. Alright, come here, sheep, please. Come here. It is feeding time. It is feeding time for everybody. I need to get them, like, water in here and stuff, though. They still don't have a whole lot. Alright, sheep, please. Sheep, please. Feeding time. Feeding time for you. Yes, yes. Even the stragglers up here at the top. Oh, and now there's a bunch of little sheep children running around. Alright, you there, sir. You there. I'll leave them. I won't hurt them. Don't worry. Oh, what amazing progress. Okay, this kind of makes me want to do one other little thing to fill it out. We should have a bunch of moss carpet. Okay, a bunch might have been an exaggeration. Whatever. I'll head to the old world to get moss from my moss farm. I know Punchy's had some new updates. What is this hand animation? This looks really dumb. Also, I'm not sure I mentioned it, but my cursor is broken right now. This is exclusively in Minecraft, and it seems completely disconnected from the texture pack, so I guess my cursor just looks like this. If anybody can tell what this is, please let me know, because I genuinely can't figure it out. Anyways, all the way out here, we have a frog-light farm. So I just want to get a couple of these. Stack will do. Oh, here are these flowers. Yes, these are quite different models than before, but they are quite cute. Yeah, wait, look how detailed that poppy is. Lots going on. Of course, it doesn't work too well with the waving plants, but we already knew that. Big fan of these, though. They're very cool. Now, moss farm. I would like just a wee bit of moss. Okay, before I head home, there's actually one other thing I think I would like to grab. A quick stack of eggs. Now, let's see if we can't get a little something started in that sheep pen, or I guess ex-sheep pen at this point. Alright, come on, chicken. Oh man, chicken. Oh man, chicken. Oh man, chicken. 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 Yay! Chicken. Can we get a second one? I need a second one, actually. Oh wait, not necessarily. Wow, really? 16 eggs. And we got one chicken. That is ridiculous. Well, what else can we really do for our sheep here? They have a big open pasture. Right, I was planning to light this thing up, and I actually don't have the materials anymore. I'll go get them. Alright, it is a stormy night, and it has been a couple of hours since you have last seen me. Or I suppose since I've last seen you. Wait, no, I never see you. Okay, yeah, it's been a couple of hours. But I want to go ahead and get this lit up. We're going to do it off of the chunk grid like so, starting here. And I just want to get all of this lit up so that our sheeplies never have to deal with googlies. Alrighty, I think the entire sheep pen has now been lit up. We shouldn't see any monster spawns while inside of this pen. And it's nice and bright. This kind of breaks the Geneva Convention, though. If these were humans, but they're not, so we can keep the lights on all night long. What else improvements can I make for them, though? They don't have any kind of roofed area, which I think is unfortunate. So maybe I should do that, get them some hay bales under it and everything. I'm thinking it'd just be a little spruce wood shed, probably, right? Nothing too major needed, but I do need to just see what spruce wood I have lying around. None. That's the answer. Okay, I'm going to get a ton of bones then, bring them back, and we can get a bunch of spruce. Okay, let's say 3 stacks of bones. Oh, we could go for a straw roof as well. But it's more expensive. A straw roof is quite expensive. We should set aside so much of this just for gathering spruce wood, since I need quite a bit. Depending on how much hay we get, I might do straw roof. We'll see. Otherwise, it'd just be another spruce wood roof like that one over there, and I want to do different stuff, so I don't want to keep it all samey. I guess we will start off here by... Let's say the shed's like over here, right? Do I want to go with the mangrove? Not sure. Okay, this could be a good way to kind of demo what I want. So I think we might actually go the mangrove route. I mean, when I say that, I mean kind of demo what I want for future buildings, where I've been talking about that blacksmith that I want to make. So I want to do a little bit of experimenting with our colors here. And I think this little shed would run across here. So this is all like back side of the shed, and then front side of the shed would start somewhere over here, I guess directly across. So if I block gap is fair. I don't want to chop this tree, but I am going to clear what I need to make this happen. Would a straw roof on top of this be too much though? I feel like the answer has to be a strong yes on that, right? Okay, let's say we start doing slabs right here, right? Slabs come across. We're going to kind of ignore the tree, pretend it's not there. Oh, that is colorful, isn't it? Oh, that is very bright and colorful. But then hay bale. Well, actually, hay bale is rather desaturated in this texture pack, at least. But it'd get more I mean, okay, no. I don't want to consider texture pack too much. I'm not putting on a texture pack just to be like, oh, I need to think of this as though I didn't have one on. No, I do have a texture pack, and everything is bright and colorful, actually. So maybe I do use hay bales like this. I mean, at least like this, it does work. I like that color combo, I really do. Honestly, yeah, let's just go for it, man. Let's just try it. And we also need to get the pumpkins in, make our big pumpkin patch. That's another huge thing. In fact, I should go to the old world and see if I can't get my hands on at least one sea pickle. I'm pretty sure sea pickles are easy to replicate, so if I get one, I can create a bunch. Okay, let's see this. Sea pickle, please. Ooh, okay, 12. Alrighty. I am curious to see how sea pickles look when we place them down. I do really like this texture. It leans very blue. Alright, yeah. That'll do. That will do. Now, can I just bone meal you? I hate you. Okay, so for some reason, I could be wrong, but I think I have the growth conditions. Let's just go get what I need. Okay, I need something I might not have. Something I very much hope that I have. Please? You see, I very much don't want to go on a journey to get it, because I know how far away the closest coral in this world is. It's very far away. I mean, seriously, whose idea in the first place was it to go, oh yeah, you can bone meal sea pickles, but only when it's placed on live coral? What do you mean when it's placed on live coral? That's the dumbest condition. Why would that be a prerequisite? I have coral fans, but I don't know that I have a single block of actively living coral. Yeah, as far as I can find, no. I have no coral whatsoever. I don't want to go and get coral, man. I really don't. I guess I just have to make do. I just have to make do with 5 sea pickles. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. I'll put these 5 sea pickles to good use, because you can't bone meal sea pickles that aren't on live coral. Whatever, we'll make a cute little pumpkin patch, and I will see how much wheat I can get out of the rest of this bone meal as well. Hopefully we can make a pretty decent roof over top that for our sheep whenever it gets raining or storming. To be fair, for our number of sheep, they wouldn't fit under that problem. It's fine. Okay. And I should pick up this sea pickle as well that we planted here. Seriously, only on top of live coral. Whose idea? I mean, that's gotta be the dumbest rule I've ever heard. Oh, it can't grow if it isn't on top of living coral. Ah, man. Wonder if I could get a mod that just says that rule is dumb and doesn't exist anymore. I actually checked, and no, that isn't a thing. Okay, pumpkins. I have more than 3 pumpkins. I know I have more than 3 pumpkins. Whatever, I can pick these up as well, get Messier back in the pen. And I guess we'll have 1 stemless pumpkin, or at least 1 stubby. Look, okay, here's what I wanted to do. Look how nice it looks. Imagine if we could do this for all our pumpkin. But we can't. No, because it only grows when on top of live coral. Why would that be a rule? Tell me, why? But just look at all the pumpkin goodness that we could have. All of these little stemmed pumpkins, but no. These 2 will never have stems. Okay, all of that bone meal, and we don't even have enough for a single stack of blocks. But hopefully, we have enough for some amount of blocks that'll get us somewhere. 27 blocks. I'm almost certain that doesn't cover this. 3, 6, 9, and then 9 times what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 36. We're not short by a ton, to be fair. So I guess we can go ahead and get filled in what we can afford. We could go a different route here. I have a bunch of bamboo planted over here. I have in the past used bamboo and hay bales together. The only issue I foresee with that, our current texture pack, Allure, changes bamboo to be quite significantly greener than before, which, fair enough decision, it does come from bamboo, but it does unfortunately mean that our bamboo doesn't perfectly match alongside our hay bales. Though this might just be something we have to live with, if I'm being honest, because I'm not getting enough hay bales to finish this entire thing, and it doesn't look that bad. Okay, wow, I couldn't afford it even after that. Well, that stinks. Let's go ahead, get the last of these mangrove in. And I guess I'm going to put slabs on this side. I'm still generally trying to use the build style that I intend to with future buildings in this region. I'm really not too confident about how it applies to this, but oh well. Yeah, we get a couple more hay bales, we'll finish that. Now, I guess a lot of the style that I want to go for relies on these very rounded shapes, almost circular. So I want to start off here by getting a couple of stairs, and at the very bare minimum, we are going to round these out. Or really, I guess it's more appropriate if they're rounded out considerably lower than this. Hello, sheep. Are you enjoying your new home? I've given you all a new home. I think it's a great place, honestly. Huge upgrade from what they were living in. Oh, hello there. Joe? Is your name just Joe? I think that's J. If it's not Joe, then it would be J-A-E, and that J, I guess that could be a way of saying or spelling J. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Get out of here, dude. Also, hi llamas. Welcome to the pen. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll let you stay. How did I even get in here? The gate was closed. Well, I want to take and place stairs here. And then I want the stairs on top of those stairs, like this. Right? And that should start giving us a little bit of that kind of rounded shape that I want to define a lot of the builds in this region. Yeah, I think that more or less does it for the time being. This is on a kind of different scale than some future things will be. Like here, the most we can really do is these right up against the top. So we just gotta work with what space we have depending on the region. But even that, I do think probably helps to push the kind of personality that I want for this area. Let's as well get a set of trapdoors here just so we can go 1 and 2. Now in here, I would like to get a bunch of hay bales as well, like keeping them out of the rain, dry, as well as just being there for the sheep. I mean, okay, no, sheep graze. Yeah, so they don't act, okay, just having shelters, fine, right? Yeah, because sheep eat the grass, duh. I do want to, real quick, borrow another stack of bones. Frankly, I'm going to run out pretty quick at the rate I've been eating through them, but I do want to get the rest of those hay bales in. I feel like if I wanted to really sell the whole Sheperd feel, I talked about in the past the idea of having like a little clothesline type thing here. I think I should do that, but like outside, obviously, not in the shade. And we get a bunch of banners and stuff, so kind of tapestries and the sort that maybe the Sheperd is working on. Get a loom out here and really just have this place selling the vibe, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do off of this side of the house. I've seen some really great designs for that kind of thing as well, so I do think that could be really, really cool. Okay, 5 hay bales. Is this going to finish it up? I think the answer is a definitive yes. Do you still want to spit at me? No. Okay, they've gotten over it. Good. I'm gonna take the carpets off of you guys, if you don't mind. Will you eat some hay to be a little more friendly with me? Yes. Oh, really? Wait, they don't have carpets on their backs? I thought the trading llamas had carpets. I never knew this. Wait, is there a way to override their carpet having or not? Like, if I give them a carpet, is it going to override the trader carpet? And if not, or I guess if so, then is that permanent? Like, if I take it back off, is the trader going to reappear? Wait, I got some yellow carpet, weirdly enough. I have no idea why I own that, but it is convenient. Okay, Trader Llama. Hello there. Here. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. I love that for you. But what happens if I take it off? Oh, would you look at that? They regain the trader carpet. That's interesting. So you can cover it up, but you can't remove it. Well, I guess I'll leave them with yellow for the time being, because these are my llamas now. I successfully bested their original owner in battle. You know, with what I want to title the video now, that is such a funny line in context. The humble life of a shepherd. I successfully bested that competitor in combat. Okay, so I'm going to need a rather unconventional material here, which is going to involve me getting a lot of tree. Okay, I actually don't have all the wood types that I would like, so I think we're going to have another trip to the old world, just real quick. Okay, we have warped. That is a great sign. I'll take 6 of this. Let's take 6 crimson, 6 dark oak, 6 acacia, 6 birch. We can throw spruce in there and even get a little bit spicy with bamboo. And there we go. I don't even have to grow anything. Now with our chains, we can hopefully bake a whole bunch more with what iron I had on me. That was a pretty dang good ratio. And I think now I should have everything I need. I guess we can do a little bit of stripping. Oh my goodness, Raycon stripping on camera. I can't believe this. Here we go, we're gonna do a whole bunch of stripping all at once. Now this is the premium stripping content you subscribed for. Also, whoa, wait a second. Bamboo shelf. Huh, okay. I'm unable to look at it, but it looked interesting. I've never really thought about that as a block. No, but I guess it's different with this texture pack. But having a green shelf block sounds awesome. And it's just now clicked. Allure took the opportunity to make bamboo into a green wood, which is a whole thing people have... I see. That's kind of clever. Okay, let's see. I think this is how you craft them? Yes. Okay, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, nice, 5, 6, and done. So now we have a bunch of not every, but almost every type of hanging sign. And I'm going to need a couple of different spruce materials. So let's make a couple of spruce signs to start off with here. Now we could do with a set of stripped. So we're going to make a bunch of shelves. Now let us craft trapdoors. And lastly, I would like to create a barrel. Okay, that should be plenty of stuff to make a little detailed something here. Now I'm going to come out, I guess, to like this block. Let's see, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. Let's do it here. Now at the bottom, I guess I'll do my barrel. Then we're going to have shelves surrounding, let's say, just a dirt block. Then we're going to go up with spruce plank. No, with stripped spruce log. And then surrounding this log, we're going to have spruce signs, which are not textured by Allure. Quite surprising considering just how comprehensive this pack seems to be. Then we're going to go a little further up, a little further yet, place another ring of signs, before finally coming one block up further and then placing trapdoors surrounding my location. Go ahead, close off these trapdoors, and we should have ourselves a big, nice wood pillar. So that is wonderful. But now we need a little bit more happening, and that little bit more is maybe going to come in the form of another block going up, and then we pull out all of these. So I'm going to start with our mangrove, then let's see, how do I go down? Oh wait, very good idea. There. Why can't I place it off the trapdoor? That would have been perfect. Can I extend the trapdoor and then do it? No. Does it have to be off a full block? I really don't want it to have to be off a full block. Wait, if I break this block, yeah, the sign remains, so why can't I place them like that? Okay, whatever. Birch sign, done. Can I at least place signs off of signs? Yes, good, great. So, blue, orange, what else colors do we have? Green. And then we want to go up with what should be our last one. Yes, our oak. Right there. And just like that, we have a nice, colorful little thing happening here. Now, I think it is probably better if we get a couple of banners, right? Or we could take our chains here, and we could get a line of chains going across and hang some banners off of this. But for that, I guess we are going to need to shear our sheep outside. We don't have a lot of dye going on. Dyes come from flowers, so I don't know if I'd just put a lot of flowers around the shepherd or what. Alright, here we go. 2 iron, make a new pair of shears, even though there's probably a lot of pairs of shears lying around. And now we're going to hop up here and find some sheep to snip. Yeah, there we go. That's my lovely little sheep field. Look at all these guys. They have so much space, so much grass. I am very actually happy with the progress we've made today, even if it is very small and simple things. What if I did a thing where, like, right now I'm living as a shepherd, doing my shepherdly do, and then I get, like, a guy to move in here and make him the new shepherd, and I move out and make myself a new home and, like, take on a different occupation. So, like, I switch jobs as I go. That sounds fun. I think it's cool if there's, like, a little bit of story to each home here, and every house has been lived in at some point. I mean, look at that! That is such a peak addition to my home. And it only gets better because I make some signs, and then we make some number of banners. 8. That's probably more than I needed, but that's fine. And now we can take these and hang them like so. Tisn't perfect, but it is quite cool. Yeah. I am a fan of this direction for sure. Although I do think I'm going to be keeping this episode a little bit short. Unless I'm not, it might be longer. I'm not that good anymore at gauging these kinds of things, especially taking breaks in between recording all over the place. But I do hope that you have enjoyed this episode regardless. Thank you all so much for watching, but for the time being, I believe I'm going to be seeing you there tomorrow. Bye-bye.